Hi all, my name is Ravi Prakash and this is the sixth class of factors. We are discussing number system 2. Okay. So in this sixth class of factors, we'll discuss about sum of the factors concept, right? Sum of the factors. Okay. So see, sum of the factors. Now, take example. Suppose I have to add sum of all the I want sum of all the factors of, let's say, 1440. I want sum of all the factors of 1440, right? So again, what we'll do, I'll break 1440 into this prime basis. So 1440 is equal to, what is 1440? Again, break it quickly in mind. 144 into 10. 144 is 16 into 9. 10 is what? 2 into 5. What is 16? So how many powers of 2 here? Like there are 3 prime bases, 2, 3 and 5. How many powers of 2 here? So here 4 powers of 2, 16 is 2 raised to 4, and here 1 power of 2, so 2 raised to 5. 9 is 3 square, so 3 square, and 5 raised to 1. Okay. So 1440 is basically 2 raised to 5 into 3 square into 5 raised to 1. Now, what is the sum of the factors of this 1440? This is important, right? How to find sum of the factors. Okay. So again, I told you the most important concept in factors, just break the factors, right? So 2 raised to 5 will have how many factors I can write? So 2 raised to 5 will have 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 is square, 2 cube, 2 raised to 4 and 2 raised to 5. Right? You remember this? 3 square will have 3 raised to 0, 3 raised to 1 and 3 square. 3 factors. And 5 raised to 1 will have 5 raised to 0 and 5 raised to 1. Now I told you by multiplication of all these factors, I'll get the answer right. But means there will be 5 brackets. Sorry, there will be 3 brackets here. This is one bracket of 2 raised to 5, one bracket of 3 square, and one bracket of 5 raised to 1, right? So how many factors of 1440? So I can write, okay, how many factors of 1440? So number of factors of 1440 will be how much? 6 into 3 into 2. Okay, 36 factors, right? So now the question is where to find sum of all the factors of 1440. I need to find sum of all the factors of 1440, right? How to find sum of all the factors? So should we write down all the 36 factor, right? I told you how to write those 36 factor. Pick one term from each bracket. So 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. 1 into 1 into 5 is 5. Like this. Should I write all those 36 factors and then sum it up individually? Right? Very difficult process, right? So we won't do that much, right? Now, we'll use a small concept here. See how to directly sum these factors up. So we'll use a small concept here is, see, these terms are inside the bracket, right? And after multiplication, I'm getting all those factors of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6. Like this, I'm getting all those factors, correct? There are how many? 36 factors. So 5, 6, like then 8, then 9. So 36 factors like this. So, but this what I'm getting after doing the multiplication and like picking one term from each bracket, right? Now, see a small concept here. Suppose take example here. See here. If I have to do 2 plus 3 into 4 plus 5, right? I want to find the result of this, right? There are two ways of doing it, right? What is the first way of doing it? First way is taking each term from the bracket and multiplying, right? Like 2 into 4 is 8, 2 into 4 is 8, plus 2 into 5, plus 3 into 4, plus 3 into 5, right? What is the result? Result is how much? Result is 45. What is second way of doing it? Second way of doing it is simply add inside the bracket and multiply, right? That is 2 plus 3 is 5 and 4 plus 5 is 9. So 5 into 9 is what? 45. Right? Answer in both the cases will be same, right? But the second way is much faster, right? It is much faster to do it, right? So this is what I wanted to explain you, right? Here we have like 6 terms here. Here we have 3 terms and here we have 2 terms, right? If we multiply all those, we'll get 36 factor by picking one term from each bracket, right? So this is like what we're doing. We're writing all the 36 factor and then I'm adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 like this, right? This is what? This is the step 1. This is nothing but step 1. Okay, but I want to do this second method, right? This is method 1, right? This is method 1. But I want to do what? I want to do second method. What is second method? Add inside the bracket only and then multiply, right? So we don't need to write all these 36 factors. Simply add inside the bracket and then multiply. Simply add inside the bracket and then multiply. Correct. So just simply add here. So what is the answer in this case now? So what is the sum of all the factors of 1440? So what is the result of this first bracket? The result of this first bracket is to simply add like this: 32 plus 1648 plus 856 plus 460 plus 262 plus 163. So here result is 63 into, what is the result here? 9 plus 312 plus 113. 63 into 13 into what? Into 6. 6 is for this, 13 is for this, 63 is for this, right? This is second method of doing this one, huh? Just add inside the bracket only and then multiply. So if I need to find the sum of all the factors of 1440, I don't need to write all those factors individually and then add, like that is here. That is a step 1. Write all the numbers individually and then add, right? Now what second I can do? I can add inside the bracket and multiply, right? Very small concept, but the result is very good here, right? We can directly find the answer. What is the answer? So answer is 63 into 78, right? Don't run away from calculation, right? Do it mentally. That will improve your IQ level, right? Now what is 63 into 78, right? Now if you do it mentally, okay. So 63 into 78 is what? See, first you in your mind, how should you do it? You do like 63 into 80, okay, minus 63 into 2. This is a mind should go like, okay. What is 63 into 80? So 63 into 8. 8 is what? 63 into 2, 126. Again double, 252. Again double, 504. So 63 into 80 is nothing but 5040 minus 126. Correct. So what is into 8? Double, double, and then double. Double 3 times. So 2 into 2 into 2 is what? 8. Okay. So what is the answer here? Answer is 4914. This is the answer. Okay. So finding sum of factors of a number, right? It will be very easy now. Okay. Okay. Let's do for one more number. Find the sum of factors of 924. Okay. Just you can pause this video for 2 minutes and find sum of all the factors of 924. Okay, so what is 924 here? So 924 is what? 924 half is 462. What is 462 half? 231, right? So I can write 924 as 4 into 231. Now what is 231? So 231 is what? It is divisible by 3, okay? It is 77 into 3. What is 77? 11 into 7. Okay, so in prime basis, how to write 924? In prime basis, 4. So it is 2 square into 3 into 7 into 11. Right. This we need to write in terms of prime basis. Right. This is what? This is 924. Fine. Now what is the sum of all the factors of 924? Okay. The sum of all the factors of 924 is what? You can simply write like this. Okay. 2 square factors are what? 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1 and 2 square. Okay, this is 2's bracket. Now in 3's bracket, 3 raised to 0 and 3 raised to 1. In 7's bracket, 7 raised to 0, 7 raised to 1. 2 factor. In 11 bracket, 11 raised to 0 and 11 raised to 1. Right, what we'll do, simply add inside the bracket and then multiply, right, for the answer, right? So add inside the bracket and then multiply. This plus this plus this, this plus this, this plus this, this. What is the answer here? So 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1, 7. So 7. See, if you don't need to worry if there are more terms here, right? Because you know it is forming a geometric progression. So you can easily apply the formula of GP here, right? So we'll discuss what is formula of GP, right? First discuss the concept. So 3 plus 1, 4, 7 into 4, then 7 plus 1 is 8, and this is what 11 plus 1 is what 12. So what is the answer here? So it is what? It is 28 into 96. 28 into 96. I can do it mentally. Close to 100, very easy, right? 28 into 100 is 2800 minus 28 into 4, that is 112. Right? Do it mentally. 2688 is the answer for this question. Correct? Okay. Now what is the formula of GP? Right? What is the formula of GP? Because here we will be using this geometric progression because sometimes the terms will be very large. Okay. So like suppose this is GP, right? You have to add all the, like suppose if the question is add all the factors of 2 raised to 8. Okay, add all the factors of 2 raised to 8. What is summation? That means 2 raised to 0 plus 2 raised to 1 plus 2 square till 2 raised to 8. This is what to do. This is what? This is a geometric progression with common ratio of what? With common ratio of 2. Why? Because in every term 2 is multiplied, right? What is geometric progression? AR square, like this is called, this is geometric progression, right? Because in every term a constant in every term a same term is multiplied. Okay, so a to r is multiplied, ar to r square, r is multiplied, right? This is called geometric progression. Okay, progression, right? So what is a plus? So what is the summation of geometric progression? So summation of n terms of like geometric progression is a plus ar square till ar raised to n minus 1. We should write n minus 1 because first term has r0, second term has r1, third term has r2. So 1 less than the term, right? So nth term has rn minus 1. So the summation is basically a into r raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Remember this, right? The sum of n terms of a GP. Okay, this is a formula of sum of n terms of a GP. So Sn is equal to what? Sum of n terms of a GP is what? A into r raised to n minus 1 into r minus 1. Okay. So what is the sum here? So come back, what is the sum here? The sum here is, now what is A? A is the first term here. But in this series, what is the first term? 2 raised to 0, that is 1. So 1 into, okay, r raised to n minus 1. What is r here? So r here is 2 because in every term 2 is multiplied. 1, 2, 4, 8 like that. Okay. So 2. So 2 raised to n. How many terms? 8 terms here. 2 raised to 8 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. Correct? I think it is right. No. Because why it is wrong? Because n is the number of terms here. Right? N is the number of terms. So how many terms here? So if there are 8, if the power is 8, so from 0 to 8, how many terms? 9 terms, right? So never do this mistake. This is a very common mistake done by everyone, right? 0 to, if 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 to 8, how many terms? 9 terms, right? 2 to 9, always like 0, first and last terms included. So you should always do like what? 0 to 8. So take the difference. What is the difference? 8 and add plus 1. So 8 plus 1, 9 terms, right? So when you have to include first and last term, this mistake commonly happens, right? To avoid it, simply take the difference plus 1. Okay, suppose I need to add like 2, 3, 4 up to 19. How many terms? Okay, so 2 to 19, how many terms? Take the difference, that is 17. 19 minus 2, 17 plus 1, that is 18 terms. Okay, so all it is what? We include first term plus last term, always use difference plus 1, right? So you won't make any mistake like that. Okay, so suppose if I ask you how many terms from 13 to, let's say, 431. Okay, so how many terms from 13, 14 till 431? How many terms? So number of terms will be what here? Because include first and last term both, take the difference. 431 minus 13, that is 418. Difference plus 1, 419. So 13 to 41, there are 419 terms. Right? So don't do this mistake here, right? So again, how many terms here? N is number of terms here. N is number of terms, right? So 0 to 8, 9 terms. So 2 raised to 9 minus 1 is equal to 2 raised to 9 minus 1. Okay. The summation of all the factors of 2 raised to 8 is what? It is 2 raised to 9 minus 1. Right? It is 2 raised to 9 minus 1. I hope it is clear, right? So you can apply the formula of GP whenever you can't calculate manually, right? And I'll tell you this will be always true for all the factors of 2, right? It is always true for all the factors of 2, right? Why? Because when adding here 2 raised to 0 plus 2 raised to 1 plus 2 is squared till 2 raised to 8. Okay. So what is the last term here? 8. So always it will be 1 more than, it is 9, right? It will be always 1 more than 8 and then minus 1, right? Because of this minus 1, right? So this is always true for any power of 2. If you're adding from 2 raised to 0 to 2 raised to 8, what is the result? Just add 1 to the last term, that is 2 raised to 9, and subtract 1, minus 1. Okay. So you can always do this. Suppose, for example, what is the summation of 2 raised to 0 plus 2 raised to 1 till 2 raised to 2 square till, suppose, 2 raised to 14. So directly the answer is 14 is the last term here. So next term is what? 2 raised to 15 and then minus 1. Then minus 1. Okay. We'll discuss a good LR set also based on this property. Okay. Just remember it. It is only for 2 and it is only when it is starting from 2 raised to 0, right? So always suppose 2 raised to 0 plus 2 raised to 1 plus 2 raised to till 2 raised to 10. What is the summation? This summation will be what? 10 is the last term here. So 2 raised to 11. Then write next term here and then subtract 1. So minus 1. Right. And this is for the rest, you can always apply the GP formula. Right. You have to add what is the value, like 3 square plus 3 cube plus 3 raised to 4 till 3 raised to 8. What is the sum here? This is nothing but a GP. So to get this sum here, I can always apply GP formula. That is A into R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1. Right. What is A here? So first term here is 9. 3 square is 9. What is R here? R is the common ratio, right? You always get R by, what is R? So if the GP is like AR is square. So you can always get R by next term, just like any nth plus 1 term, right? Any get R by nth term by n minus 1 term. N minus 1th term. Right. Suppose what is nth? What is second term here? Second. Suppose n is 2. So second term here is AR. What is what is n minus 1 term? First term A. So you'll get R. Always, right. So for any GP you'll get R by any nth term divided by n minus 1 term. Right. That is next term upon previous term. Next term upon previous term. Right. So what is R here? So this, suppose the second term here is 27 and first term here is 9. So here R will be 27 by 9, that is 3. Right. You know any term, right? 3 raised to 4 by 3 cube also will give me 3 only. So R is 3. So 3 raised to how many terms here? So 2 to 8. How many terms here? 2 to 8. In this case, 2 to 8. How many terms? Difference plus 1. Difference 6 plus 1. 7 terms. So 3 raised to 7 minus 1. 9 into 3 raised to 7 minus 1. Okay. Divided by 3 minus 1. This is the answer. Okay, so sum of n terms of a GP, this is the answer always. Right. A into R raised to n minus 1 upon R minus 1. Right. Okay. Move to next question now. Find sum of all the odd factors of, let's say, odd factors of 7200. Okay, so find sum of all the odd factors of 7200, right? Now again write 7200 in terms of prime basis. What is 7200? So 7200, again break it mentally. 72 into 100. 100 is what? 2 square into 5 square. 72 is what? 8 into 9. What is 8 into 9? 2 square, sorry. 2 cube into 3 square, 8 into 9. So what is the power of 2 here? Power of 2 is 2 raised to 5 into 3 square into 5 square. Yeah, fine. So you have to find sum of all the odd factors of 7200, right? You remember the initial videos of factors? What we did there? We have to find number of odd factors. How to find number of odd factors? So let's say if I have to find number of odd factors of 7200, right? We'll simply strike off this 2. We'll simply strike off this one, right? Because this won't contribute to any odd factor, because 2 raised to 5 is always an even number. Any power of 2 is what? Even number, right? So we can say that, okay, 2 raised to 0 we used to live 2 raised to 0, but 2 raised to 0 is 1 only, right? 1 won't make any impact in multiplication. Okay, so 2 raised to 5 will cross it. So what is the number of odd factors? 3 square into 5 square. So 3 into 3. It has total of 9 factors. It has 9 odd factors. So number of odd factors of so number of odd factors of this 7200. Okay. Yeah, okay. So while finding the number of odd factors, this 2 raised to 5 won't make any impact, right? Because it will have only in this bracket only 2 raised to 0 will be left, which will be 1, and 1 multiplied with any number will not make any impact, right? But in summation of the odd factors, that one will make impact, right? So let me first write down this. Just write the breakup of all the factors as we used to do. You must have got bored also, right, by writing these so many times. But this is a concept, okay? So 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 is square, 2 cube, and 2 raised to 4. So in 2's bracket, there will be this 5 terms, okay? Sorry, till 2 raised to 5, na? Till 2 raised to 5, there will be 6 terms. In 3's bracket, 3 raised to 0, 3 raised to 1, and 3 square. In 5's bracket, 5 raised to 0, 5 raised to 1, and 5 square. Okay, so we have to do summation of all the odd factors, right? So for finding number of odd factors, what we used to do for finding number of odd factors, we'll strike this 2 square, 2 cube, 2 4, 2 5. These are of no use, right? Because when if from 2's bracket, if I'll pick this one term, this multiplied by any 3 will give me an even number, right? So any 2, right? This 2 square, 2 cube, 2 raised to 4. These all are even numbers. So any even number multiplied by any odd number will always be even, right? What I want as odd factors, right? So this will not contribute to my sum of odd factors, okay? So what will contribute then? So in this bracket, again, I don't have to take, like this is a bracket of 2, now this is a bracket of 3, and this is a bracket of 5. Yeah. So what is sum of all the odd factors? So again, same funda, multiply inside the bracket and add inside the bracket and then multiply. So just simply we'll add inside the bracket here. Add inside the bracket here, right? So what is sum here? 3 square, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 1, 13. And this 25 plus 5, 30 plus 1, 31. Okay. Now sum of all the odd factors, right? So 1 will also be an odd factor here, na? So 1 will also be an odd factor, right? So in these cases, I have to include this one, right? Yeah, okay. So this 13 into 31, and here from this bracket again I have to take 1, right? This 1 again won't make any impact to our summation, right? It won't make impact to any summation, right? Because 1 into 13 into 31. 1 is the summation of this bracket, 13 is summation of this bracket, and 31 is summation of this bracket, right? So 1 into 13 into 31. This is the answer, right? Now you might think that why we are not adding 1, right? You see, this 1 is already added here. What we are adding is, what we are doing, 2 raised to 0, right, into whole these 3 terms, and into whole these 3 terms. So I have to add all these 3 brackets, right? So when it's totally simple concept, right? Simply so that one, 2 plus 3 into 4 plus 5. Okay, simply what we can do, first we can either multiply and write all those factors, or can simply add inside the bracket and then multiply. So what we are doing is simply adding inside the bracket and just multiply, right? So in number of factors, how many number of factors? There are 9 factors, right? So 1 into 3 into 3. Total there are 9 factors. Number of factors is 9, right? So these 9 factors already included here. 1 into 31 into 3 into 3. 9 factors, right? So if you're adding all the 9 factors, what simply will do? Simply add inside the bracket and multiply it, right? What is the answer? Answer is 1 into 13 into 31. That is, what is 13 into 31? Again, do it mentally. So 13 into 30 is what? 390 plus 13. That is 403. So 403 is the answer. Correct? Yeah. Next question. Find the sum of all the even factors of 7200, right? Find the sum of all the even factors of 7200. Same funda I'll do, right? 7200 is what? That is 2 raised to 5 into 3 square into 5 square. So if I'm adding all these terms, right, what we need to do is, again, 2 raised to 0. If I write down all those brackets, all those terms again here is, it will be what? It will be 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5. 3 raised to 0, 3 raised to 1, 3 square, 5 raised to 0, 5 raised to 1 and 5 square. Now, which factors won't contribute to this even number of factors, right? This 1. I should remove from the 2's bracket, I should remove 1, right? Because 1 won't contribute to any even number of factor. 1 will not contribute to any even number of factor. Because, why? Because if from 2's bracket, I pick 1, so 1 multiplied by all these 3's and 5's, all these 3's powers and 5's for are what? Are odd numbers. So 1 into anything is odd. Sorry, 1 into any odd is what? Odd, right? So that's why this 1 we can't take, right? So how many number of even factors that we can directly do? How many number of even factors? So 5 terms here, 3 terms here, 2 terms and 3 terms here, right? So how many number of even factors? There are total 45 even factors, right? 5 into 3 into 3. What is their sum? Same thing. Add inside the bracket and multiply, right? Simply add inside the bracket and then multiply. So I'm writing only plus sign. Plus, 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 right? What is the answer? What is the summation of first term? Again, 2 raised to 1 plus 2 square plus 2 cube plus 2 raised to 4 plus 2 raised to 5. Either you can apply formula of GP here or you can directly do also, right? The small terms here, so you can directly do 32 plus 1648 plus 856 plus 460 plus 262. So 62 into 9 plus 3 12 plus 1 13. And this is what? This is 31. So what is the answer? 62 into 403. This is the answer, right? You can multiply it also. What is the value after multiplying? So value will be what? Now 62 into 400 is what? 62 into 4 is what? 248 into 100. So 24,800. 62 into 400 is what? 24,800 plus 62 into 3. That is 186. What is the answer? 24,986, right? Always calculation, do it mentally. Your IQ level will be very much improved, right? I told you at the starting of this course only that our motto is to raise your intelligence level. Once you finish all these videos course, right, you'll not get a single question outside in any exam like SSC, CGL, CAT, NMAT, ZAT, anything, right? So all these MBA preparations we're combining, okay? For SSC, CGL, we have separate videos also because this much is not required in SSC, right? But obviously, SSC is a subset of CAT. If you are preparing this much, so you can always solve question for SSC also, right? So CAT, any MBA prep exam, CAT, ZAT, NMAT, anything, right? You won't miss a single question, right? So just follow all these videos and try to do whatever I say, do it, right? Suppose I say calculate mentally, try to do it, right? This will be increasing your IQ level only, okay? Okay. Now, last concept in this video. Last concept. Find the, you can write, find the reciprocals of, find the sum of reciprocals of all the factors of, no, two questions will do, right? One will be 20 and second will be 720. Now see, we'll explain this concepts for 20 only, right? So first one is 20. Okay, so if I write down all the factors of 20, like 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, so I need to find the sum of reciprocals of all the factors 20, right? All the factors of 20. So when once we'll do reciprocal, how will it go? It will go like 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20. Okay, now what is the summation here? That LCM will be 20 only. So what is sum? So 20 plus, now just 10 times 20 plus 10 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, right? See, here result doesn't matter for me, right? What I'm trying to do is observe here, right? What I'm observing here is that in the numerator, this is 1 plus 2 plus in numerator. Say in the numerator, this is 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 10 plus 20. So that is what is 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. These are all the factors of, right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. These are all the factors of 20, right? So in the numerator, it is what? It is always sum of the factors. So in the numerator, it is always sum of the factors, right? And in the denominator, it is what? In denominator, it is the number itself, because 20 is the number itself. Correct. So when I'm doing the sum of reciprocals of all the factors of a number, so what is sum of reciprocals? So sum of reciprocals is this one, the second formulate, right? This is equal to sum of all the factors by number itself. This is always true. Okay, sum of all the reciprocals of factors of a number, right? That is equal to sum of the factors by number itself. So what is the answer here? So in this case, the answer is what? In this case, the answer will be simply sum of all the factors of 20. So 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5, 12 plus 10, 22 plus 20, 42. So 42 by 20, that is what? That is 21 by 10. So 2.1 is the answer. 2.1. Correct. Yeah. Okay. Now for next slide. Okay. So if I have to find sum of all the reciprocals of the factors of 720, then what should I do? Again, what is the simple answer would be sum of all the reciprocals of factors of a number is nothing but is equal to sum of all the factors by number itself, right? This is the concept we know. Okay, so for 720, what is sum of all the reciprocals of all the factors? The sum of the factors of 720, right? So now you have to add sum of all the factors of 720. So again, 720, we know how to add it, right? Just break into terms of prime factors. 2 raised to 4 into 3 square into 5 raised to 1. What is sum of all the factors now? So I know what you can do it mentally. I can do it right now. Okay. What is 2 raised to 4? So 2 raised to 4 is what? 2 raised to 0 plus 2 raised to 1 plus 2 is square plus 2 cube plus 2 raised to 4. So all the addition here, right? So what is the sum here? 31. Do it mentally, right? What is sum of all the factors of 3 square? 3 raised to 0, that is 1, plus 3 raised to 1. So 1 plus 3, 4, plus 3 square, that is 9. 4 plus 9, 13. So 31 into 13. Sum of all the factors of 5 raised to 1. So 1 plus 5 is what? First factor is 5 raised to 0, that is 1. Second is 5 raised to 1, that is 5. 1 plus 5 is what? 6. Do like this mentally, right? So 31 into 13 into 6. So 31 into 78. This will be how much? It will be 2418. Okay. So the answer here, sum of all the factors what? 2418 upon number, that is 720 itself. This is the answer. Okay. So next time you have to find sum of the factors, do it mentally, right? Because I know the concept, right? What is the concept here? 2 raised to 4 is the number here. So I'm adding what? I'm adding 2 raised to 0 plus 2 raised to 1 plus 2 is square plus 2 cube plus 2 raised to 4. But we don't need to write this much, right? Why to write and waste time? Being a good practice, right? We are doing lots of problems here. Then I'll be giving you quizzes also, right? So you complete those quizzes, there'll be a lot of practice, right? So try to do it mentally. Don't always add, right? Then into 3, what is for 3 square? 3 raised to 0 plus 3 raised to 1 plus 3 square. Then for 5, 5 0 plus 5 1, right? This is the like. So this is what I'm doing here. Summation of this is what? This is 31. Summation of this is what? 13. What is this? This is 6. So do it mentally, right? Don't write this much. Don't write this much, okay? Do it mentally. Okay? So see you in the next video. We'll do other concepts, okay? Thank you for now.